I mean, just like Coach said, we're just out there playing. I didn't really, we don't really think, we just react, and that's what we were coached to do, and had a good crease because the offensive line and everyone blocked it, and, turned out how we wanted it to. And words can't explain it. I mean, especially the past, 2 years, and even giving up the axe this past year and getting it back. It's something, that we've been working and harping on all week, and, it's about us, and we're only going to take it forward from here now.
Does it mean more as seniors, both of you guys?
Oh, most definitely. Because last year was the first time I ever saw Northwood with the axe, and to see the seniors go out like that, it just hurt me. I felt like I was responsible for it, so I had to do it. We both wanted to do everything in our power, to lead our team. Definitely, it started in practice because last week, defensively we didn't have such a good game. I mean, it just was what it was. But this week we changed our emphasis, and we just decided to attack more, and we were just trying to work on being consistent. Our preparation was very good this week. We did everything in our power, to make sure that we knew everything that they were going to do. We were prepared for, the worst. But I think the defense came together as a complete unit and just was phenomenal. I mean, we gave up big plays here and there, which wasn't good, but at the end of the day, getting that overtime stop was just huge for our team. And that's all we were thinking about was each other. It was never about us, Individually, it was just about the team. Yeah. Before the game, I was telling everybody, like, let's just have a big play. I was telling defense, let's start off with a big play. And being a leader, I was doing everything in my ability, just doing what I was supposed to do, being where I was supposed to be. And they were in a play that we've been practicing for, and I was just in the right spot. The corner did what he was supposed to do. The linebacker did what he was supposed to do. The backside safety did what he was supposed to do. And when I saw the quarterback throw it and just made a good break on the ball. But the best part about it was everybody blocking. I wouldn't have scored if it wasn't for all of my teammates, blocking for me downfield the whole time, running right with me. So that was not just me. That was the whole defense.
Yeah, I'll just go back to the game week preparation and the coaching staff and getting our minds right and just willing to prepare and running the scout team. They did a great job this week and just consistently trying to get better and, like Matt said, making big plays. Guys just doing their job and making sure as a whole defense, we get it done.
Well, I mean, it was a great win, and I hand it to the players that just, all that work they've done in the spring and the summer definitely paid off because we talked about having to win games in the fourth quarter and potentially overtime. And I can't even remember when the last time we played an overtime game, so it's nothing we're familiar with. But we showed great perseverance. We didn't give up. We were up 14-7. They come back and score late, have a chance to kick the game-winning field goal, and all that stuff going against us and losing all that momentum. But for us to respond the way we did in the overtime period, get the stop, push, cause the field goal to go wide, and then to come in and respond on third and short with the big run, I thought was tremendous. We didn't play our best game today offensively, not even close. We didn't make enough big plays. We had our opportunities. We didn't make the most of them. And I think defensively, they made their big plays against us. But at the end of the day, we prevailed. We came up big. We stopped them. We came up with the big turnovers. And more than anything else, we played together. We hung in there. Nobody quit. Nobody hung their head. They just kept battling and fighting. And it's just a great team win. It's probably the end of the game because they line up and they win it there. At least in overtime. They kick the field goal, you're still going to get an opportunity to score, either tie it or win the game still. So, it was unbelievable situation where they ripped the ball out of our guys' hands. We were being aggressive right there, wanted to try to push the ball down the field, get a first down, move the football, get a couple shots. Their guy rips it right out of our guys' hands, and they jump on the field. And our guys did a great job. I think they created a lot of penetration. And hopefully that was the reason why they forced a wide kick. But extremely exciting moment, obviously, for the fans. Put a lot of drama into it. The ability to take that game in overtime made it an instant classic, and it's great to see the way our guys responded in overtime. Well, that's a tough thing. You know, you're in a football game, and you know, they hit their big plays. We get the big play with the interception return. We push the ball down the field a little bit, make a couple first downs, but we just couldn't stay consistent offensively and make the big play. So things were swinging back and forth, but the energy on our sidelines was really good. You know, we talked about that. We've been talking about that for the last 9 months. The fortitude that's been built in this football program, the grit, you know, the ability to handle that adverse situation. I thought our guys did a great job of that. They never caved in. There was never just that ultimate frustration or give up. And that's tough to do. But that was our focus going in. We talked about that all week, and we talked about that in our meeting this morning. To stay focused, stay on the task at hand. There's going to be ups and downs, and how we responded to the good and the bad was going to be the most important part of today's football game. Right, I've been here 9 years. We've won this thing 7 times. And with the exception of 2013, they've all been 1-touchdown games. So for some reason, that's just the way it's been in this series. And, you know, Northwood, I hand it to them. I thought they did some good things today. Obviously, I think their defense, I knew their defense going in was going to be good. I think offensively, they did some good stuff. You know, and it was a good football game where 2 teams played really hard. And it's tough to have one win and one lose, but we're excited about the fact that it happened, and now we've got to build on this, point out those things that we need to get better on, and get back to work and start looking ahead towards next week. Well, you know, the thing about Michael is his first year he was injured. Then last year was, you know, just getting experience. And I'll tell you, where Michael's really progressed as a football player is physically. He's an elite, you know, physically. He's an elite physical type of player. And what I mean by that is he's extremely quick, moves his feet very well. He's strong. He's got tremendous lower body power, and he plays hard. He's got great desire. He's a smart football player.